YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to the Flip Flap Tour review. Normally I don't often shoot on this footage here, like that. I often shoot away from where the door is, obviously. But anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and grab the webcam because we're going to be taking a look at two Flip Flap Origami flapping bird toys, and both of them are connected to seagulls. And it's going to be quite troublesome, but we'll find a very good space here so that we don't get disturbed or agitated by Luke, who is of course the green, now go Jin Jin. And it's got a funny feeling, it's been very cold this winter. In fact, we had a very strange cold snap coming in here. And my goodness me, and my crikey, it really is quite a strange winter. And although it's been quite cold, there hasn't been that much snow. In fact, I'm not going to pretty much dare myself to open the windows there today though, because, well, if I did, well, I'll be completely guilty. But anyways, let's take a look at the seagulls. Both of them are British Wildlife Collection toys, and they're also flapping with toys, as you can see. They all look like that. Okay, obviously one of them is of course called, it's called the Ubiquitous Urban Habitat Gull Species Mixed Flock and Feeding Frenzy versus Leftover Potato Fries 12-pack. And it costs about £11.99 or £12. And there you go, there's the back of the packaging there. Was it doing for you the artwork on the box? Oh sorry, envelope? Why do I miss the name? Packaging so easily, eh? Okay, so that looks pretty nice, pretty mundane. But yes, what I'm actually going to be doing at the moment is seeing how much playability that this toy has, because I know Flip Flap Toys tends to, you know, whenever I think of toys, there often is a lot of playability. And sorry about my frog in my throat. Always happens all the time. Okay, let's get these fries out. And they're literally just 2D fries. Basically, replicas of McDonald's French fries, or chips as you would call them. But they look quite nice. Nice replicas. Obviously perfect as a fake piece of bait to kill rats and stuff. But you know what? Let's not do that because, well, we are in the real world, obviously, eh? But, yes, the back of the packaging did tell me that the fries are said to be realistic, but I can't see anything chippy about it, or chippish about these pieces of paper, which look like fries you find in KFC and McDonald's. Anyways, let's start off with the Ubiquitous Herring Gull, which is of course our common British seaside type seagull. And I don't know about the fries, but what you can do is pretty much hold them, but they sort of drop off, which is pretty much not a very good sign. It's possibly one of the most cheapiest of all sets, and the most cheesiest as well. And they're actually, in the sense that these birds come in two forms. There's an adult one, and there's also a wintering one. A wintering adult. And you've also got the lesser blackback gull, which in a sense is properly slate grey, you know, with that darkish, you know, black back. Well, it's actually not a black back, but it's actually got more of a silvery sort of, actually darkish grey back compared to the herring gull's silverish grey back. As you can see, there's a comparison. Obviously the eye looks a bit kooky in this one, and luckily enough I did get the proportions right on each bird. And we've also got the wintering lesser blackback gull, obviously, and it's got like a brown streak on the head. That's why it's a winter form. And I'm just trying to show you on the other side here as well. Pretty reminiscent, obviously, of a wintering gull. And there's also another one here. This is of course a herring gull, and it's in wintering form. There's the name, and there's also the head here as well. Very important to pretty much see, I suppose, eh? And pretty much, you know, speaking, I'll just say it with such less words though, because obviously my throat is completely croaky. Oh my crikey, it's just gonna get completely hard. Next species, obviously we've got two of these, two different forms of black-headed gull. There's a summer one And there's a winter form. Obviously, you can tell by the white head with those brown markings that look like headphones. Obviously, hey? Although this one's flapping in a bit of a funny way. It's quite nice. Actually, we've got another black-headed Gull product. And there you go, winter plumage. We've actually got the names in brackets. Winter plumage. And we've also got this one here. A summer plumage type black-headed Gull, which looks like that. Okay, so not too bad in the way it is. And you know what? It looks super awesome. I could pretty much say about these Gulls. They look totally and utterly nice. So there you go. I'm trying to see if they're gonna carry some fries. Will they or won't they? Oh, look at that! Looks like this one's carrying a fry. Looks like he's got a French fry on his beak. I mean, the chips or the fries may seem boring to me, but once you clip them onto the beak, then you start to get a bit of playability. In fact, I'm not going to do all of the Gulls because it's going to be a bit of a long time of doing videos like that on YouTube, because we all know that long videos don't work on YouTube, and they basically fail the algorithm system, or fail on the algorithm system, which is a bit of a very huge shame. But anyways, that's a great product. Time to take a look at the black-headed Gull First Winter Small Flock 5-pack. And it costs about £3.50. Crikey, that's cheap! And there's the back of the packaging there, which looks like that. Okay, with those black-headed Gulls and their first winter plumage. And despite the name, they don't really have black heads, but in the summer they have brown heads, and in winter they get these headphone-like markings of brown. Or maybe it's dark. Maybe even darker brown, I think. So let's just go ahead and unpack this and see how they're like. Oh yeah. Oh yes, and the best thing about these Gulls, oh yes, they look totally awesome. I mean, they just look the same compared to the other products I did. But what's so nice about these birds is that they've got brown streakings on their wings, which is actually fairly nice and very typically reminiscent of a first winter / juvenile Gull. Amazing that we're getting a lot more Gulls than any other birds. Hey, what do you think? It's so awesome. But I might also think of crows as well. I might probably add crows into the equation, because maybe corvids might do something a lot much more better than what the Gulls have. But nevertheless, maybe it's just so awesome looking at these. These birds are just so beautiful. I just can't go wrong with them. Obviously, they've got the same markings. They've got like a black tip on the end of their beaks, which are of course yellowish-orange. They've also got like brown eyes and a C-shape. Yes, the forward-facing C-shape. It's a very memorable feature on these birds. Okay, and they've also got black tail ends, which will be completely faded or gone completely by late summer. And yes, these guys are, well, super awesome. I think they can breed, but they don't have that much. I don't know if first summer black-headed Gulls can breed more so as the adults, but I don't know when do they actually start breeding. Do they actually start breeding when they're older, or do they start breeding when they're in their first or second year in summer? I can't really remember, because I've got no clue on what I'm doing at the moment. But anyways, that's that product there. Although it does look quite a bit blatantly boring, it actually looks quite fantastic adding these guys into the equation. Well, I think that's about it in this Flip Flap video on YouTube. So, if you really have enjoyed in this very miraculous Flip Flap video all about British Gulls, please give this video a like, subscribe for more Flip Flap videos in the future, and until next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye for now, apart from that jellyfish box. Bye.